What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of No Holds Barred Wrestling Podcast, a podcast where we talk about anything going on in WWE and no holds barred on what we say. I am your host, Kyle Masters. As always, I do not have my co-host with me. I'm alone in the studio today. It's been a pretty busy couple weeks for us the last couple weeks, so we haven't released a podcast in a while. Finally getting some free time now, so I'm just going to jump right into it now. The Brock Lesnar situation. Not with his feud. I mean, the feud right now is going pretty good, and it's gotten better, especially with Paul Heyman's promos. Those are pretty much the gist of their feud. It's been insane promos. This is about his contract. I guess backstage, if y'all don't know, both Brock and Vince are at a standstill with the contract negotiations. I guess both parties will not budge on what they want from each other, and I'm basically guessing it's like Brock Lesnar wants more money and for less dates to appear, and then Vince is like, well, no, if you're going to be here, you're going to have to appear more on TV, which I think he should. Brock Lesnar, you know what? If he's going to come back to WWE, he shouldn't be the champion. Let's just say that. That way he should be able to produce more Raw and SmackDown matches and wrestle more. Like, why does he need all this time off? I don't understand. He's not fucking injured. Just being a little greedy bitch. I don't know. But anyway, WWE, you know what? I think WWE could work without Brock Lesnar. They have so much talent right now and talent on the way up. If he leaves, who cares? Like, who the hell cares? If he leaves sick, all right, you had a good run, whatever. See you later. Have fun in UFC. They have so much more talent they could be using right now. So maybe I'm hoping that's what's in the back of Vince's mind, which I really hope. It's probably not, but I really hope so, that if he leaves, who cares? Like, let him walk. We don't really need him right now. We can do better. We can have a champion that actually appears on TV. How about that? Like, if they do come to terms with Brock Lesnar, he should not be champion. He should be coming back, and he should have more on Raw, SmackDown dates to appear and actually wrestle instead of just doing stupid promos or having Paul Heyman talk for him. He's basically useless, okay? Like, I just don't understand what that much big hype around Brock Lesnar is, okay? Like, I don't get it. If he leaves, I'm fine with that. I don't care. I won't give two shits if he went back to the UFC, whatever. So that's that. I'm hoping they sort it out soon, though, so I can possibly have an idea who I'm going to pick for WrestleMania, but I guess I can't really just use that as a boost. I guess it's kind of cheating, but whatever. Let's hope they just figure that shit out. Moving on. How good of a face is Randy Orton? Holy crap. This is a different Randy Orton face we're seeing right now, and this is probably the best Randy Orton face he's ever had. Like, this face turn. He's finally transitioned into a good face superstar. And his mic skills, holy crap. These are probably the best mic skills. I don't know if someone's writing them for him or he's writing them himself. These have been the best mic skills I've ever seen from Randy Orton, ever. Like, ever since he started in WWE. I know my buddy Manny could agree. When's the last time you've seen a really good Randy Orton promo? None. Before the last one last week and this week, you've never seen a great Randy Orton promo. They've all been shit. They've been shit. They've been boring, monotonous. He's been boring. He's even a boring heel. I think Randy Orton should stay face. He makes a great face right now. Better yet, make him a champion as this kind of face. He can be a great champion with great mic skills. And I just see it. I see Randy Orton being a good face champion. What he does need is a better feud after WrestleMania if they're going to continue this face turn and keep him this way. After WrestleMania, feud him with someone. Maybe feud him back with John Cena again for the U.S. title. Like, that'd be a pretty sick feud to watch. But again, what did I just say? I mean, that'd be two faces facing each other. But you know what? Two faces could work. That can produce a good match. But you need to have a better feud if you're going to keep Randy Orton this type of face. But I'm loving it. I know me and my co-host I love that Randy Orton's new face turn and what he's been doing lately, wrestling better, and like that whole after Raw thing last night he did with Sting. That was sick as hell. Oh my God, I marked out so huge. But it would be nice to see Randy Orton as a champion with this current face turn he has right now, because I think Randy Orton's a good face. They should keep him. They keep it like this. I don't see what the problem is. I mean, you bring back to the heel thing, it's just boring promos that no one wants to fucking hear. I think this good face turn is building a lot more hype for him and Rollins' match too. I think that's going to be a great match at WrestleMania. There's going to be a lot of good moves. It just has the hype behind it to be really awesome. And this WrestleMania card is becoming more and more stacked as the days go by. Like, we already have 8 confirmed matches, and all 8 confirmed matches look unreal. They all can produce like good 20 plus minute matches. There's not one, except for the Divas match, which I know, like, trying to give Divas a chance, yada, yada, yada. I think that's probably going to be the pre-show match, to be honest, which is not fair, but still, they could have done it better. They could have had speaking of that Divas match, why the hell are they not doing a fatal 4-way match at WrestleMania for the Divas title? Why in the fuck are they having a tag team match? No one wants to see a freaking tag team match. Oh, yeah, sick AJ Lee and Paige team together to face the Bellas. Woo! No one in that 80,000 plus crowd is going to be hyped for the Divas tag match. They're trying to give Divas a chance, and you're giving us that shit? Come on, man. Like, I know last night that Divas match lasted long, and it's pretty good. They're making the Divas matches last longer than 2 seconds. But come on. I mean, you cannot have a tag team match like that with the caliber in that ring for the Divas title. Might as well just have a fucking Divas Battle Royal for the title and have the champion win and retain. Like, whatever. No. This is what they should have done. They should have had Paige versus AJ Lee versus Nikki Bella versus Brie Bella. Fatal 4-way for the Divas title. And, of course, I'd be going for my girl Paige because I think she's amazing and she should win the Divas title every day. But this tag team match that they put together, stupid. As Ryback would say, stupid. Unfreaking believable. I hope that's the pre-show match so I don't get to watch it, because I know me and my co-host and our goons, we're going to be playing 2K15 while the pre-show is going on, so don't need to watch that shit. But anyways, that's my opinion on that Divas match, and Randy Orton and Seth Rollins is going to be a good match at WrestleMania, and the rest of the card is just completely stacked. You got Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt, which is turning out to be a really good hype match. They're hyping it basically just like Kane and Undertaker WrestleMania 20, where Taker never showed up on TV, just playing mind games with Bray Wyatt, which he didn't even play mind games with him this last night on Raw, which is weird. It was just a Bray Wyatt promo with his own urn. I'm hoping next week that they do like a one last promo, or maybe on SmackDown they do like a mind game with Bray Wyatt, or Undertaker sends a message, something like that, because they had the cool like fire chair last week on Raw, which is sick. That was probably the best promo I've ever seen. But this match, like, you can't tell who's gonna win. Like, they could easily have Bray Wyatt win and like establish himself as the new face of fear in the WWE. Like, he's the new Undertaker for the rest, like for like going on, and then and then Undertaker retires. Or you can have, but it still doesn't make sense, because then you need Undertaker to win to bounce back from that last year's WrestleMania loss. You can't have him lose 2 WrestleManias in a row, because that's just stupid as hell. So this could go either 2 ways in this match. That's why it's hyping out to be a really good match. I don't care if it's like 10 minutes or 12 minutes long. I'm going to mark out huge for this match. This match has the potential to be an unreal match. And you have other matches, like Sting and Triple H is becoming even better now. Like, Sting finally spoke last night, and the thing he did last night with Randy Orton, like kicking the crap out of the Authority, that was awesome. Like, him and Triple H's match is hype more than Daniel Bryan's and Triple H's match last year. So that has the potential to be an epic match. Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar has the potential to be an unreal match. Andre the Giant Battle Royal, there's so much talent that's going to be in that Battle Royal, you don't know who's going to win. Like, you don't have a clear favorite. The 6-man, or I guess a 7-man currently, the 7-man ladder match for the IC title. After watching Raw last night, I really don't know who's going to win. I mean, I'm still probably going to pick Daniel Bryan, but everyone looks strong. I mean, they do 7. They're even leaving that gap maybe for Sheamus to return. But I think if Sheamus returns, he doesn't win the title. I don't see him winning the IC title. So, anyways, this whole WrestleMania card looks insane. Moving on, I'm getting ahead of myself. Big update, guys, on Samoa Joe. Huge update. I guess he is expected to sign with WWE after his Ring of Honor run, which is supposed to end after WrestleMania weekend. Holy crap. This is so huge for WWE right now. If they can sign Samoa Joe, wow, that would be insane. That would be probably the biggest signing in the last couple of years. Now, the question is, will he return or will he go to NXT? Or will he go straight to the main roster? I mean, my opinion, he should stay in NXT. That's probably a growing brand now. I can't even consider it a developing brand because it's become so good that it could be its own brand. Like you've seen, like if you've seen like the live events, people are digging NXT. It should be its own brand. Like get SmackDown out of there. No one fucking watches SmackDown. It's terrible. You get the fake crowd noise from the TV, or if you're actually at the event, it's terrible. It's fucking just like a rerun of Raw. It's bad. Like NXT is becoming so good, and if they add Samoa Joe, that's gonna put NXT way over the top. Like that's gonna be insane. Like who's he gonna feud with? You have so much talent down there. He can feud. He's obviously probably gonna feud with Kevin Owens. He can feud with Sami Zayn, Adrian Neville, Finn Balor, Hideo Itami. Like everybody is down there that he could feud with. Like I cannot wait for Samoa Joe to sign with WWE. They put him in NXT, hopefully, and just put NXT way over the top. I can't wait for the next live event for NXT to come near me. So I can't wait to go see that. It's going to be huge. But yeah, Samoa Joe expected to sign with WWE, which is great. I mean, he's probably wanted to do that for a while, get that big contract, and finally step into WWE, which is the top number one brand right now. I just think he should be NXT. I really hope they don't put him in the main roster. So yeah, big update, Samoa Joe, guys. That's pretty much all the news I have for now. We are going to have our WrestleMania preview podcast soon, where I'm going to have both my co-hosts with me, and that's basically when the official card gets released and there's not going to be any added matches, and we're going to go over each match and what our opinions will be on that match and who do you think will win. And yeah, other than that, guys, I'm your host as always, Kyle Masters. That's it for another episode of No Holds Barred Wrestling Radio Podcast, where we talk about anything wrestling in WWE and no holds barred on what we say. And that's it.